Oh, just popped on real quick. I don't think I'll be on too long. Got myself something to eat real quick and just thought I'd get out here for, I don't know, 15 minutes maybe. Let's see who's going to be the first one in here. I think Raka is going to be in here. Raka Mas is going to be the first one. Let's see. No, I should have checked, see what was going on. I don't even know what other lives are going on right now. Let me check out my chat. Rakamas, yeah. Woo. I had my money. I said, I bet you Rakamas is going to be first. You beat Chew. Yeah. All right. Oh, man. Yeah, a long day at work. Oh, wait. Maybe I should keep that. See, I got the fireplace on. Let me see. I don't try to find a better color here. Hmm. Yeah, them actually throw heat as well. They got a fan, a blower on them. They do a lot of things. I've got this one. It's about a 3 foot model, roughly. I got a 4 foot one. It's a floor model, come with like an end stand. Is incorporated into it out in the living room. And I have a wall mount one that's 8 feet. The hey, N Marsh, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. The wall mount one is about 8 feet. That has quite a bit more options than this one does. And the same thing in the other 4 foot one on the floor model. That's where I got my smart TV on. One of my smart TVs. But I don't know if you were out there and I dropped that link out there or not. I wasn't gonna post. I should have. I shared it with Michael just for laughs, and I'm not sure if you've seen it or not. Me with my MMA fighting shorts that Mrs. T Bird got for me. They have T Birds on them. It was kind of funny, I guess. I posted it. I left it on there like about 10 minutes, and I took it down. I made it private. Then I sent it to Michael, stacking that he'd get a good laugh. I like to make him laugh. Woo! Yeah, I got 2 likes, 4 people. Awesome. Yeah, she does. She does, and she had said she just said that people are probably gonna rib me for it and make fun of me for doing that. I don't know. I was just being goofy, and I wanted to show the MMA fighter shorts that she got for me. They were really cool. I liked them, but I'm not in my 20s anymore. But I don't know if you'd seen it or not. And I guess maybe I was being a little too silly. It's something I didn't want to really put out there. I published it, and I think within the first 7 8 minutes, I think I had 80 views on it. And but of course, it's what I use for hashtags. Oh, you did see it? Yeah. Oh well. A few. There, Wars got it. Yeah, swim shorts. Yeah, they're nice. Well, they're not. They're real MMA fighter shorts. They're real MMA shorts. She paid a pretty penny for them to have them made up. I forget what it was. It was I don't know. It was over 30 and under 50 for those. And I told her, she goes, "You want those?" And I said, "No, not really." She goes, "Oh, they may look real nice on you." And she asked me 2 or 3 times. I said, "Okay, go ahead, get them." And then we're the first. I got more apparel that's coming in specifically just for myself. They're not shirt giveaways like I usually give away in my celebrations, which I have more shirts and different style shirts. I usually put the iron-ons on. You see, I know Rack has seen it before. I don't know if oops, upside down. I don't know if War has seen them, but yeah, I've got another bunch of iron-ons for uh, for my shirts that I give out as gifts or gauze. Hey, Ozark. Buck, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, I'm just sitting here. I fixed myself up a nice little day later meal. I didn't put it in the microwave though. I put some meatballs on there and some Mrs. T-Bird's salad, and I wanted to throw it in the microwave and warm it up a little bit, and I didn't. But once I put the potato salad in there, I said I'm not gonna do that. I'll just eat it cold. Leftovers from last night, but boy, I'm telling you, she makes some awesome meatballs. She really does. I can't even come close to that. But them are the best she's ever had before. Hey, Jackknife, what's going on? Save some food for you. You know, I'd rather see you come down here and move into the next door neighbor's house, brother. I know. I'm pretty sure you posted that on that short that I showed. It's my ex brother in law that lives next door to me. Yeah, me and him don't see eye to eye. We never have, but it's all good. I keep the peace. You do like that green flame? Yeah, yeah. And I got that. Yeah, I've never noticed. Like, oh, yeah, you can see me. Woo! In the background, I got a drop in the background, so it reflects off from the fireplace in the front. And you can get pretty good face reveals, I guess. I mean, myself, and I can see my figure when I look at my phone, but other people that are watching on TV, yeah, cold meatballs are the bomb, especially Mrs. T-Bird's. Yeah, she really outdid herself this time. I ain't gonna lie. And I think, War, you commented, I'm pretty sure it was you that said that you don't know how I don't weigh 500 pounds from the stuff I eat. I get a very high metabolism, especially for a guy my age. And like I said, if you watch that, I hope you got a good laugh out of it. Mrs. T-Bird, I took it down because Mrs. T-Bird said I was going to get ribbed, and what she meant by that, a lot of people were going to pick and joke, and that's one thing I wasn't able to really stand too much before I started YouTube. I didn't like picking or jabbing or people making fun of me, and I'd get a little irritated about it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just being truthful, and that's another aspect in YouTube and me being a content creator and coming out here and talking. It's made me a better person in more ways than one. Yeah, I should have been nailing the short 750. Yeah, probably. I'm not that. I think I'm like 800 watch hours away from being monetized. Um, for within a year. I've AB Taylor, what's going on? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Let's get it. He says, "Yeah, brother. Woo!" you know, but I think it's about another 850 watch hours, and I can be monetized. That's within a year's time. So I think I had started my YouTube channel somewhere towards the end of June. 24-hour streams. That'll be 800 watch hours in no time. Yeah, 24-hour streams. I've seen people out there just let their cameras roll on live streams, and they're not really there. Windows security. Why did that come up? Defender did not find. I got a pop up on my laptop. Some security thing. Um, yeah, I've seen some people do that, and it's like they're not there doing anything, but they just got it pointed out in a direction of something, and there's nobody there. Uh, I guess it's just for trying to gain watch hours. I don't know. I don't like doing that, but let them burn their eyes on your movie. Yeah, it's too bad I didn't. No, I ain't gonna do it. I've got the no. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it here. I did it. Michael Strike Seconds live stream. I posted a video that's unlisted. I'd like to share it, but I was getting back at a year ago. I couldn't even begin to even do a live stream. I couldn't do it. I had to get like stage fright and whatever. Uh, that's maybe a better person to able to get out here and talk and show the things that I love to do and the things that bring me joy and happiness and share them with people of similar likes. And I have a lot of I have a lot of things that bring me joy, collecting and you name it, and it all stems from numismatic coins. Yes, Morgans and cigar boxes. Did you see my Morgans? I brought out the cigar box the other day. I got Morgans here on the table. Um, I love collecting old cigar boxes. I've got a whole mess of them, and that's what I like to usually keep a lot of my coins in and uh, my slabs and stuff, and my other coins in. Now you're at 3 out of 20. A lot of progress right there. Yeah, I remember when you were 1 out of 20. Yeah, I remember that too, brother. It all depends on what I'm doing because Jackknife. A lot of times I get on the table. I mean, a lot of people do what I'm doing right now, and they've got the camera just pointed at whatever up front, and they're talking, and they're watching the chat, and they're going. So I mean, this is easy for me. This is very easy for me to sit there and watch the chat and check out everybody's things. But when it comes to me, I think I over excel a little bit because sometimes I go from one thing to another to another. I jump around a lot, and I just got so many things that I want to show and want to talk about, and I jump all over the page, and then I get too involved in what's on my table and trying to show something and hold it up for the camera so you guys can see it, and I got to limit myself to how far I go. But you love the sound of those, don't you? I know you do, brother. But I enjoy coin roll hunting, looking for silver, looking for airs, looking for W mint marks on quarters, wheat back pennies. Ellie, bird's the word. Thanks for stopping in. Shake 'em up. B. Taylor says, "Oh yeah, I do that for Jackknife because he really enjoys the sound of silver." And I don't you? 5 out of 20. Yeah, yeah. I do get distracted. That's the one thing I got to try not to do is because I try to show everything at once and I go from one thing to another, and I do a lot, and it is very difficult as a YouTube content creator, like such as Yankee Stacking. If I don't think I'll ever get as big as him, I doubt it. I doubt it very much. You never know, but yeah, you love to hear the call of coins, that's for sure. Um, but when you get that big, and there's no way you can really watch the chat. Definitely not. Occasionally, and that's one reason why he puts up. I believe in the way I feel is if I got that big and got that many people, I would have to. Hey, SSM, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Uh, I would have to put up a question and answer thing too for people to put the questions and answers, so I can go back and actually see what the subscribers are actually asking, especially if the chat is really scrolling by so fast. And of course, he doesn't really, move his camera around. He's got his things right up front and he's already prepared. A lot of times I just jump out in here like, the cranky one or Mishy Stacker does, and I just fly by the seat of my pants because I've been working all night, and a lot of times that's 8.5, maybe 9 hours, and it's a half-hour commute each way. So by the time I get home, I mean I'm running to put the puppy dogs out and take care of the cats and go give Mrs. T-Bird a kiss and grab myself something to eat. Hey, Humble Stacker, what's going on? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. And it's a lot, especially you know being up and working all day and then coming home and you know and it's about the only time when I can really get on here and do a live. Yeah, Ellie. I've never put so many L's in Ellie. You got to do that, Jackknife, and put a hug behind it. She deserves a hug. She's an awesome mod. She's an awesome person. I don't know her personally, but from coming to know her, throughout the last past year on my stream, on other subscribers of mine, live stream which he mods, and Michael Stackins. I come to know her, and I feel as though like she's my YouTube sister, just like Raka Moss, and just like you, my brother Jackknife. Yes, she is. She is. She does an awesome job at it. That's why she's a mod here, just like Raka. Yeah. I can't get my silver out of my hands now, Jackknife. You can hear it. I know you can. I think you had commented on that, Jackknife. I'm not sure, but I kind of spoiled it because I was going to keep it for my celebration. Thank you very much, Ellie. Ellie. Yes, she is. Thank you. And she's your sister. Um, this is the biggest open. This is the biggest pour that I've done yet, and I'd worked on that for a while. I think I talked about it and I did a video on it. Yeah, it is. It's not perfect. It's not perfect because it was done in Sandcast and it was very difficult to do. A lot of that I did. A lot of it I did by hand, um, with little tools and stuff. It was pretty difficult, but I was pretty impressed. If you saw that video, yeah, uh, it's chunky. How does anybody even care to even just for this is only for yes it does. Thank you, Ellie. Uh if you watched that video, I don't know if you did or not. And Ellie, you did say you had problems commenting on my short videos, correct? Are you still having that problem or no? Because I can fix that right here tonight. I have a way how I can fix that. But if you for just for bragging rights, if somebody wants to take a guess um, on the weight of that, I can weigh that. There's my hand. I don't have the biggest hands in the world, but they're not small either. Uh, it's about a half inch thick. There's the back of it. Take some guesses. If not, it doesn't matter. I'll weigh it and I'll show it to you guys. Comment on almost everyone I follow. And the reason why that is, Ellie, because you're a mod and 15.8, 7. 7. I'll give you a second try. Or that's more than 7. um, oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on them. We're gonna weigh it. B Taylor says 20. Jackknife says 22. Ozark says 2 pounds. Wow. No, not 2 pounds, but it's very difficult. The bigger the pour is, the harder is the pour, and I seem to have pulled it off pretty smoothly. When I did it, I was a little skeptical on doing it, and at first, um, I just wanted to do it just so I could have something to go along with my celebration, to have it on my table for myself as a memento. Um, but let's see. Let me turn my let me move this over here a little bit. Yeah, they do, but when you're a mod, there's a glitch that happens, Ellie, and the only way to fix that glitch to do with anybody, I figured it out about 7 months ago. Hey, Humble Stacker, I figured it out about 7 months ago, how to fix that glitch. If you're a mod, of course, you're a different type of mod than others, LA, and this should work with you. But I'm going to remove you as managing monitor just for about a minute, and then I'm going to add you back. And any problems that you have of commenting on any of my content will come back. And I've done this with Liberty Bleeds. I've done this also with um, Weldon Carey, and I told them about it because I was a mod and I was having problems, and I told them to take me off as a mod. I go, just for a minute, and then re-add me, and it fixed it. And I haven't shared that a whole lot. I have a little bit. Uh, if you're having problems after this, you won't have any more problems. Okay, I think that should be enough time. And I'm going to add you back as a monitor, and I'm going to keep you as a managing monitor. There's only 2 managing monitors. All the rest are standard monitors. I think, wait, managing monitors. I got you. Bellows Forge is a managing monitor, and I think I have one other one. Yes, OC Stacker. Yes, so I have 3. Yes, correct, LA. Okay, let me turn this on. I'm going to turn around, zoom you guys in a little bit. Hopefully, it doesn't goof with my phone because I still haven't switched over. I just got too much information on my phone to lose it. We're going to weigh that. I forgot what it was, but it's pretty hefty. Oops, I'm in grams. Hold on now. Let me switch this over to regular ounces. Okay, I'm on regular ounces. And of course, jackknife, yes, I know. You don't even got to say it, jackknife. It's on a cloth, but it's a fairly thin cloth. It ain't going to be completely accurate, but it's going to be fairly accurate. I'm going to weigh this. Woo. 21.69 ounces. Let me move this, some stuff here. And I think Jackknife was pretty close. So I think he's got the bragging rights. He must have been watching or something. Let me see here. Because I think he had guessed 22. That's a hefty pour. That is a hefty pour. Yeah. Can you see that? Take it back off. Show you that it's on ounces. I'm going to tear it just to make sure. 21.69. Wow. Wow. Oh, yeah. So what do you think? How'd it come out? Round that number up. 29.69. Yeah. Round it up. Round it up. Put it on a hardwood floor and weigh it again. Oh, let me see. Oh, let me bear with me. I'm going to move my plate, my dinner plate here. I can. Give me a moment. I got a lot of stuff on my desk. Move the pedal. Move the pedal. Let me see here. I got to move this, and I still got some of those medallions. I put most of my stuff away for you, Jackknife. The last time I brought a lot of stuff out to show you. I tried to show you some of the stuff, but you had to go, and I apologize if I took too much out for you. Let me put that over here. Now I forget. I think it was in. I don't know. Yeah, it was off a bit. Okay. Right on the hardwood cherry table. It's solid hardwood cherry. It's 4 foot by 8 foot, and it's got 2 pillars underneath that are solid cherry with 3 legs coming down on each side. Uh, I've already tested this table for an additional 250 pounds. It can tow at least 250 more pounds without any problems. Nobody believes me. But anyways, here we are on the hardwood table. It should automatically start off. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. It's right on the table, Jackknife. Hey, Stuart, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Once it's rigged, it's rigged. Here we go. Nope, you can't see that. I think it's the same, Jackknife. You can put it sideways. 21.69. It's the same on a hardwood table. Nothing underneath it. There it is. Yeah, you talk about my brake pedal, right? Once it's rigged, it's always rigged. Yeah, I got my brake pedal. You guys have all seen my brake pedal underneath there. The only content creator that'll actually show. Oh, watch
Probably got a whole head of hair. Not very much gray there. Got a little bit. There's the brake pedal. Yeah, yeah, and there's the plug-in, the electric plug-in. I plug that in there, and when I do my celebration gas spins, I got my brake pedal right down there. Woo! In all actuality, I did say it before. That's only for jokes. That's only for joking. But a lot of times, what I use this for is when I would be stamping my numbers on my T-Bird bar fours. Like this is bar four number 25, 3.5 ounces. T-Bird 2025, 999. This ain't one of the best bars, but this is one of the clean bars that I had. And what I would end up doing is I would take this and I would use a piece of a 2x4 with some wood screwed down, and I would have this at an angle so I could turn around and get the bar in there wherever, because they're all different thicknesses. Depends on how much they weigh. I would use that. Let me turn it around. So it would hold the bar so I could put the stamps on it. Something to hold it nice and tight on the floor. And I would use my stamps and my ball peen hammer. So that's what that is for. And the screws are there so I can readjust it as needed. And I got other wooden pieces that'll screw down into here for other pieces. But 750, Stuart is coming up quick. Can't stop, won't stop. Brakes are rigged. Hey, Raz Babo, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Seems to be some open space. Yeah, there's some open space. I got more places, more things to put on this table. That's well about the $20. $20. Did you see $20 somewhere? You probably did. Oh, I don't know. Was there $20 here somewhere? I took some money out of my wallet the other day, and Mrs. Ebert scarfed that up on me. I had it on the table. I don't know where it went to. She confiscated it. Well worn. Thank you, B. Taylor. That's not one of the better ones. I got multiple. I got many. I think like around 19 of my T-Bird bar fours have already left. Very shortly, probably during my celebration. Everybody needs to thank Stuart. Give him a round of applause. I got it here. He paid for one of my dragon pours. That's going to be on my 750 celebration giveaway. And it's number 2. That is not number 2 right there. That is number 12. Let me see if I can't find it here really quick. And this guy is awesome. He is amazing. That's number 3. That's number 4. I think I put it away somewhere so it wouldn't get mixed up because I had a few people that were interested in the different pours that I've had. Yes, I put them out, Mrs. T-Bird. I put it off over this side, but it's number 02. Well, number 2. Yes. And Mrs. T-Bird.
Hi, everyone.
Yes. Thank you very much, Ellie. I've got to get this table cleaned back up again. I had it cleaned up and organized, and it's not organized again.
You like your meatballs, huh?
Yes, them meatballs were awesome. They were awesome. Here it is right here. And I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough, Stuart. But this is my very second pour of this dragon, not the dragon heads, but this is my second pour of the dragon. And this one was so unique and it was really awesome because it does got like a forked tongue. If I can get it up close enough, you can see the forked tongue just a little bit. Is that clear enough for you guys? Can see that forked tongue? It vaguely came out, but for some reason, this isn't part of it. but it almost looks like he's breathing a puff of smoke or fire, doesn't it? And I'm not going to stamp this because there's nowhere anywhere on these type of pours that I want to do anything to file it down to get an even stamp. I can't stamp it. So I'm going to leave it like that, but I'm going to use one of my stickers and use a COA. And I'm going to get some COAs done up for T-Bird for the weight, the date, and everything. Yeah, it does look like a puff of smoke, doesn't it? Yeah. But that was really unique. And I'm just blown away. I'm just blown away that Stuart, he paid for that. And he generously is donating that for a giveaway on my, it's going to be an extra giveaway over and beyond what I'm going to be giving away on my celebration. He was so generous, and it just blew me away when he first did it. I didn't know how to react, and I didn't know if it was real or what's going on, and I had to go back. Yeah, I could on the bottom right, but it's very hard to when you got such a textured. Oh, that was number 12. This was number 2. It's I probably could. But it wouldn't come out quite as well because it's you can't see it or feel it, but it's not lightly textured. It's heavily, it's coarsely textured, and there's no place on the front where I would really want to put any weights or anything. I think it'd be better just to leave it the way it is. And what I have here, these are not considered T-Bird swag or stickers. I These are like for letters or boxes. I got a roll of these. They're like my T-Bird snowflakes. Let me make sure. Yes. Yeah, I should put my name on there. Definitely. Where is my snowflakes? I got new coasters that came in. I don't remember if I showed them, but I have these, and those are actually what I call T-Bird snowflakes. This is number 16 to 25, or 16 of 50, and they're almost the same thing. They are the same thing as that because I reordered more of them, but they're a peel off that will stick on anything. But what I was doing is cutting them out in a square, and the back part of it, I was breaking like a COA on the back to other pours that I've got giving or had sold out to other subscribers. But what I want to do is get something like this with, I'm going to design it to where I call that the blue star or whatever, I forget, but I want to get it to where it's more faint, to where I've got like the weight, the date, what type of material is, copper or silver or whatever it is, and have it written on here. Laser etched, possibly. Yeah, if I had my laser printer, I could do it for sure. I haven't decided whether I wanted a 3D printer or a laser printer yet. Maybe I'll get the laser printer. I don't know. But yeah, I should at least put my name on it, Ellie. You're right. Decide at T-Bird. Yeah. And during my celebrations, like not the first one I didn't do it, but on the second one, I did do little auctions in between. I maybe do that. And at some point in time, I very well may do auctions, just strictly an auction on my pours on a lot of different things. I mean, I do a lot of copper. I would do more silver pours, but I don't want to do pours and sit on them. And a lot of my pours that I do my copper like this. This is number 2 dragon. These are even pretty heavy. I mean, a lot of my, and I think I'm giving my copper pours out. This is 14.68 ounces. It's a cool dragon piece. There's one bronze one that's only the only one that I made. Y'all seen that. I got a tiger pour. I gifted one to Happy Tiger. She won in my celebration last time, and I thought it would only be right that I gifted her my first one. I do have a few that are interested. I know there was a few in the past that have Last Breathing Woodworks. How's it going? Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. They are growing. Absolutely. Um, I know Lisa Anderson. She was in my live one time and she liked the train. I don't know. I'm gonna make more of these. I think I'm gonna make some more of these trains. Pour some more in copper. I got quite a few of the pew pews. I've had some people that are interested in the pew pews. Yeah, smaller pours like angel wings, angels and crosses. Yeah, well, I do got crosses, Ellie Ellie, but they're. I mean, like I said, I'm not. I'm trying to be reasonable as I can with them. I've got a lot now. This one is actually 7.27, and it's pour number 7. It's one of my crosses. Uh, I mean, something like that. I mean, on other channels, they probably some of them would probably they round it off to roughly about $5 an ounce for your materials and cost of doing it and materials and electricity and all that stuff and shipping and handling and all that. Um, I'm usually trying to keep it under 4 or less. About. I mean, I'm not perfect on whatever, but I'm not looking to I'm not trying to do it as a living, but I'm trying to share stuff that people may be interested in on a reasonable rate, a reasonable price. Like something like that number 7 cross pour. I don't know. What did I say that was again? There, I got talking about it. Yeah, 7.27. If 7 stacks is in there, I know she's going to eat that up. I think she's been wanting that. She talked about it before in the past. I get $3.6 a pound. That's not bad. That's not bad. And that's a pretty close to about what I was probably doing them for. About give or take, but that's also included when there's no shipping. I'm not charging any shipping. So if I do price something, it's going to be as is. If say for scenario whatever it is, if I do it as a bin or I do an auction, I do have some very selective pieces that are very nice, that are like a one of a kind. A lot of them are every one of them is a one of a kind actually. But like say for this one, it's not. This is not the fanciest thing, but I did that for myself for my celebration. Oh, I got 2 wheatback pennies I put there. I want to keep them off to the side. I think Jackknife, you take off. I think he's out there just listening. Jackknife. I wanted to show you something. Let me see here. Which one I've shown him, but I think he might have already seen it. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm looking at it. Yeah, he's there. He's something you know. No, just seeing you're still there, my friend, my brother from Canada. I'm looking at these medals. These are not medallions; these are medals. But I had one that was from Quebec, and I can't remember if you've seen it. Yes, this was from the province of Quebec. I'd gotten these at an antique variety mall. LW67. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Oh, I tried to make a salad the other day. It was definitely let us down. It let us down. Let us. That's a good one. That's a good one. How's yours? To charge your. Yeah, obviously. Um, but this is a medallion that I got at a antique variety shop. I don't know how well you can see it, but this is Province of Quebec Rifle Association, 1959. I can't read the other stuff. I think you guys can. Why does that look like it's backwards? Sharpshooters, yes. But there's indoors tournament, center fire, slow fire, sharpshooters class. This is first class. But I had picked up some of these, and I thought they were interesting at a antique variety shop. Sometimes when I buy uh, some American silver eagles and maple leafs and a few of the other things that I've purchased in the past. And Allie, I didn't. I know several streams ago. If you're still there, and I apologize, there was just a certain comment you had asked a question I wasn't prepared to answer that at that point in time, but I very seldomly do I buy anything. If you're still there, yes, you're here. Um, like I said, I have to negotiate and talk with my better half whenever we do something of um, a substantial amount because I don't have any breaks. Um, I'll go overboard with things, buying things. What's the latest silver you bought and when did you buy it? Jackknife. You want to get me in trouble? Oh, the latest silver that I got is some of this, brother. Is some of these silver contacts I've been doing. I got about 1.47 ounces, if I remember right. These silver contacts that are 95, 97% silver. The last silver I think I bought, it was at the Antique Variety coin shop, and it was several months ago. Um, I may buy something once, a few things maybe once every month or so, but I've accumulated more than what I actually really need. Um, Bird is the word. Full Metal Jacket. Yeah, Ozark. I've got a lot of medals. I've got a lot of medals, and I'm very content in what I have. Right now, with the way the silver is rising, I'm glad it's rising. It's taken off. I hope it goes to the moon. But in my own personal preference, and this is only for me, not that I can't afford to buy it, it's shooting up there. And the only way I think where I would actually go out on a binge, bird is the word. You should do a bird is the word coin. Yeah, I've already had that in mind, Ellie. I had one designed up, a company through a company on a graphite mold, and they messed up almost 3 times, and I decided not to do it. So I paid them for it twice, and the third time I wouldn't give them a chance of doing me wrong again, which they messed up twice. And it took like a month before it was supposed to come in. And the last time it happened, which you might have heard me talk about it, is that it said it was shipped. It was on its way to me. And then they contacted me saying that the order had been canceled because they messed up and something happened to it. And they didn't have the stuff to redo my designs again. I said, this is twice I've already sent it to you. I go, I'm not doing it a third time. Uh, so instead of spending another 250 some odd dollars on getting a graphite, it was a 2 ounce. It would have been a 2 ounce coin round, both sides, and it had my logo, my T-Bird logo on the front, like that, but not in this design. Just it would have been a round logo coin, um, saying T-Bird stacking and collectible estimate established 2024 with the Phoenix, and on the back of it, it had birds the word along the top of the round. It had the other another one in the back, but when you turned it on the reverse side, it said birds the word at the top, and then I had something else in the bottom. I forget what it was. I'd have to go through my files and look. But that's when I decided, because prior to me ordering that, I was also talking about getting a 3D printer so I could do my own. And this is back around November of 2024. And that's when I had decided where I was going to order that and get that. And then also, yes, exactly. I had the same scenario happen with the stamper as well. Where did you get the medallion you showed us? At an antique variety um, store, mall, or whatever you want to call it. It's an antique variety mall that I have not too far away from where I work, Jackknife. I got a lot of them. It's something. These were from 1959.
This is a different one. This is a different one, but they had multiple different ones, and I bought them. And there are some that actually have names inscribed on the back of these. But I had a stamp for Phoenix with my name that I had designed. I did a lot of work on that, and that's the same thing. What it it's a similar but different scenario. I would have it done up, but the amount of detail that I had in the Phoenix with the T-bird on it, which like that, and the lettering, I had to redesign several times. And it was actually coming out of China. Um, Magnetic North, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you, brother. But I had that designed up as a stamp where I could, like a punch stamp on the back of the coin. But I only wanted it to be like around Sudha Gupta. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in, Sudha. Artistry, awesome. Um, but it was supposed to be like 4 millimeters, 5 millimeters, something like that in diameter, and they couldn't do it. It had to be bigger, so I ended up going with 8. And they had it in production, and they contacted me back, and they said they can't do it. It has to be bigger than 8 millimeters, or I had to redesign it. So it was just too much information to be able to have a Phoenix similar to that with T-bird on it, and then stacking collectible. And by the time I would have got it, excuse me, I need to get a drink of water. The In order for me to do it, from what I had designed, it would have been the size of a quarter. And that's more than what I want to do. If you can understand that. I mean, who wants something that big? So I either had to go something simpler or smaller, which I never did to get a stamp. I think the only thing I'm going to have to do is maybe get one made up with just a Phoenix, a small Phoenix, because I don't want it to be that big. I don't want it to be any bigger than the size of a dime maximum. Um, it's been three. It's been 3 months since I decided it should be a 1 ounce round. Yeah, I was looking into doing 1 ounce. You already retracted it. It should be a 1 ounce round. I was looking at 1 ounce a graphite mold and a 2 ounce graphite mold. And the one I had done up that was supposed to be delivered to me, that was supposed to be on its way, and they messed up, was would have been a 2 ounce round. But that's where the laser engraver comes into play, which I'm trying to decide, and I've still got to do research and look at them, whether I want to get a laser engraver or a 3D printer. I can get one or the other. But I got sidetracked again because I'm talking about one thing that I'm going, jumping to another one, reading the chat, trying to answer your questions and get you guys to have an understanding of where I'm going. But like I said, back in November, I was thinking about, that's when I at first started thinking about a 3D printer. And then I started thinking about a laser printer. I give you a tour of your energy. I do have a few videos of that back somewhere in my 600 some odd videos. I have a video of me in the antique variety models. I think I got like 2 of them. Next time I go, it's been about a month and a half or more since the last time I've been there. Maybe next time I go, because one there's one large one, and they have two other, no, one large one. Then they got 2 or 3 other sister stores that are a little smaller, and I usually go to each one of them. But there is one that I like the best. I don't have everything categorized in my playlist, but I do have a playlist on my main channel for lives, coins, um, shorts, videos, cooking. Yeah, that's Simba. Yeah, I hear him crying out and he wants in here. And I don't think it'll be very long before he jumps up on top of the catwalk up there. What I call the catwalk. Yes, he is. Oh, no, wait. I can already catch him. Look at him. Simba. Simba. Don't you knock over my Wi Fi. Don't you knock over my Wi Fi. What's the matter, buddy? Oh, he's going. Caught in action. He usually does. He'll hang over the edge and he'll slide down, and you hear a big thump. Oh, you thought it was your cat, B. Taylor? So I am getting a lot better, Jackknife. Like I said, if I don't go too crazy and talk about all this stuff and keep it more simple. You saw that, Raka? Oh yeah. But yeah. Woo. 51 minutes. I was only going to come on for a few minutes. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to cut it off at an hour. I'm pretty sure Mrs. T-Bird's already done work, and I do have that awesome plate of food that is sitting there. Oh my! Yeah, War, is he still here? He wonders. He put my. I never finished. I'm pretty sure it was War that turned around, and put down. He goes. He doesn't know why. The things that I eat, why I don't weigh 500 pounds. Oh, Ellie saw why I don't weigh 500 pounds, didn't you, Ellie? I was a little embarrassed with that, but that video is not private anymore, but it's unpublished. Um, thank you very much for. But the reason why I've got a fairly high metabolism. Um, I don't work out anymore. I haven't since I was 18. But I used to look like I was saying in Michael Stackens, uh, back before my accident when I got hit by a van walking across the road and broke my neck in two places, my back in two places, my right knee. I used to be about 200 215, 220 pounds. Well, I had a 28 waist and I looked just like little mini Lou Frigno. And I used to work out with weights. I used to pump iron. I used to do gymnastics with the rings and everything in school, and I was very good at it. But I had myself. I was in very muscular shape, and even before I got out of school, when I was like 16 years old, I was working on the side for a logger, and yeah, oh boy, everybody's gonna want to see that now. But I posted the video and I took it down because Miss Stewart said everybody's gonna rib me or tease me, and I don't like being teased. I don't like being picked on. I never have, but that has YouTube doing this has made me more relaxed, a better person. Um, yeah, you can build them bigger, faster, stronger, better than before. Woo! But she got these awesome MMA shorts. They got a T-bird on them. Oh man, I almost got it. I don't even know if I can do it through here. I can't. Wait, I don't know. I would be a little embarrassed to even show it. I guess maybe not. But I did let Michael Stacking show it. If you bear with me for a minute, I'll have to. If I've only got my the wrestling shorts, the real MMA wrestling shorts. If you want to see it, say so, and I'll get the video and I'll drop the link in here, and you can go check it out. Maybe it'll bring you a good laugh and a smile. I don't know, but let me see if um, I'd have to see if I can find it. But means that I have to, yes, put it for them. Uh, what if do you have a ping tester? No, I do not have a ping tester. I I sometimes I will ping my metals, but I use an app and I can tell the difference between silver and fake silver, the tone, and you don't have to have an actual ping tester. They're nice to have. They can hold it and they can ping it. But give me a moment. Give me a moment, and just let me see if I can't find that video. Not know if I don't know if I can find it here or not. Um,
It's a short, but I think I would have to go. I'm not looking at my. I'm not looking at my chat, so I'm off to the side. I'm in a different window. Trying to find that my YouTube studio. I'm trying to find that short and get the link. So those in here can see it because you can't see it unless I give you the address. Performance. No, I don't want performance. How can I get it? Ellie, if you can find that link, uh, I don't know if you still got it, but if you got it, you're more than welcome to throw that link up, Ellie. I don't think you would. The only way I can get it right now is through my phone. I think I should be able to find it. Videos, blog, ideas, community, copyright, earn, customize, auto library, no. Content, maybe is it in my content? Maybe. I apologize. I'm not looking at anything. I'm trying to find that video. It'll definitely give somebody a good laugh. MMA tryout. There it is. Look out, Rowdy Piper. Hulk Hogan. Let me see. Where can I copy this? I guess I can just click on the video and then share it. MMA tryouts. Is this it? Okay, yes, this is it. Video link. Wait. I should probably just, I should probably just play it and turn my camera. Share. Okay, I got it, Ellie. Oh, man. I'm a little nervy about doing this. Okay. Let me see. I'm back to the chat. Oh, man. Good night, Magnetic North. If you want to go to laugh, if you're still here, I'm going to post it. Oh, my. Oh. All right, guys. Don't rib me or pick on me too much. Here it comes. Go check out that video and come back and tell me what you think. Oh, my. I'm going to hide my face. It's me at. Oh, I'll have to wait till they come back. I'm actually going to watch it again here. Oh, man. But I'll talk about it when everybody comes back. I'm not in my main chat right now. Forgive me. I apologize. But that's me at about 170, 175 pounds. And that's with a 32-inch waist. When I was younger, I had a 28-inch waist, and I was a lot broader. But I haven't. I've shrunken. I've shrunken down. I've lost a lot of my muscle tone. I've lost a lot. I was about 50 pounds heavier, and when I was younger, before my accident. Going back to my chat here. Don't show it. It's too late. I already posted it. I feel all right. I feel all right, but I know you can laugh. You can laugh. If it brings somebody a laugh, it is funny, and I did it to try to be funny, and whatever, you know. But that's all I did it for, to try to give somebody a good laugh. But I don't know. Make sure I'm in the right place here. You have a ping test. Good night. All right. Only one thing missing is a championship belt around your waist. Exactly. I don't have one of those. But yeah, Jackknife. I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you got a little chuckle, a little laugh out of it. Because that's what was my intentions in a way.
but just not to be teased about it. That's all. Like I said years ago, I didn't like being teased, or I didn't like to be made. If somebody made a joke or something about it, I was more serious. And YouTube has made me a better person in a lot of different aspects, and that's one of them. I mean, a lot of people, such as yourself, tease me about me watching, or 1 out of 20 or whatever. Uh, 2 years ago, if that would have happened, I maybe would have given you a little piece of my mind, maybe. Move over, Hulk Hogan. That's right, the T-bird. There are the wings. Did you see the wings? Oh, there's Simba. uh, you do? Awesome, Mozart. I haven't gained or lost pounds since high school. Yeah, well, I lost a lot, and it was almost within a duration of a couple of months. Alaskan Asking Adventures, what's going on? How you doing, brother? I got Simba in here. He took the plunge. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Ellie. Yeah, I see got a little belly, but it's I can still feel the six pack, but I've got a little. I've got a little insulation there, not much, but a little. Hey, woo! He just jumped back in here again. He just wants to see me. My cat just wants to see me. He's lucky I let him in here. He doesn't shed. That's why I let him in here. He's an awesome cat. He's trying to get up on top of my lap. But yeah, when I was younger, I was a lot more muscular. I've lost a lot, and I haven't worked out with weights since my accident. Like I said, if you were listening, or if you just got it here, when I was 18, I got an accident. I got hit by a van, broke my second, third, fifth, eighth vertebrae, my right knee. I was hospitalized for about 2 months. Had a halo brace on, and since then I've never worked back out. Just from I when I went into the hospital, I think I was about 220, 225, but I was solid muscle, and me being young and being as strong as I was and as muscular, I think saved helped me in that aspect. And when I came out of the hospital, I mean, for almost 2 years, it laid me up, but I had lost. I went from 225 down to like about maybe like 150 ish, about 150, 160, and I've pretty closely been about the same weight ever since. Maybe I put on maybe up to 180, and I started getting a little chunky. And now I kind of watch a little bit what I eat. If you find that hard to believe, you're probably laughing. Yeah, right. I tend to try to stay away from the fattier foods. I know fat is good, and to a point. Um, but I'm very active. I'm very active, and a lot of the stuff I eat, I just burn away. And I am pretty active, especially even at work. I do a lot of walking. I wish I could do less walking, but anyhow, it's been over an hour. Been an hour and 3 minutes. I'll keep it a few more minutes, and I'll say goodnight to everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed that MMA tryouts. Rowdy Piper, Hulk Hogan, eat your heart out. Yes, I will, Ellie. Awesome. Oreos. Oreos are pretty good, but only if you double stack them. You take the double stacks for the Oreos, especially the peanut butter ones. You take the Oreos. Oxford Dictionary. But you take the Oreos and you take the cookie off the top, and then you even the double stacks, and you put two or three of them together. Then you put the cookies on each side of them. They're good. So I make like a quadruple Oreo double stack, and I like the peanut butter ones. But thank you so much, B Taylor, for stopping in. Yeah, thank you very much. You got to run. I got to run too. Thanks for stopping in, B Taylor. Just shooting the breeze here today. Thank you, Ellie Ellie. Thank you, War. Thank you, Rakamas. Thank you, Ozark, being in here. Appreciate you all. Jackknife. Yeah, if you want to scan through my playlist and shorts, I don't have every single one on there, but I'll try to make it a point to go on my. I probably have like 40 to 60% of my videos, shorts, lives, everything, all in a playlist. I'll try to make a playlist of just something like um, antique coins or something, and I'll try to find those videos and I'll put them on a special place for you to see. Modeling T-Bird Speedos. No, I have some of those coming, but you guys can't see those. Sorry. Mrs. T-Bird did order me some T-Bird Speedos. I'm embarrassed. But I can't show you those. Thank you, Raka. Bird's the word. Alrighty, everyone. Thanks for stopping in. Artisan, Sudagupta. I love y'all, my brothers and sisters. Appreciate all the support and everybody that comes in here. Alrighty, guys. T-Bird out. Thanks, Bor. Have a good night, all. Countdown. Need a countdown. I didn't say that. Yes, it was fun, Allie. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Bird's the word. T-Bird out. Thanks, all. Have a good night. Prayers for those who need them. And I know a lot of us need them. Take care. Good night, all.